Hey guys, I'm Adam. If you've looked at the content here on my YouTube page in the past, you've noticed I really like old video, right? Old commercials, just stuff from the 80s and 90s, reminds me of my childhood. That's probably why you're here. And especially VHS. I'm a big collector. This is a small quarter of my collection here. I have nearly 1,000 videos here crammed into my little office. But recently I did a trade with my friend Chad over at the Horror Movie Barbecue blog. If you want to check out some fun content there, lots of retro nostalgia to be had. But I gave him an Ultimate Warrior wrestling buddy, you remember those guys, and a copy of WWF magazine with Miss Elizabeth on the cover. He's a huge wrestling fan. I'm a nostalgic wrestling fan, so it seemed like a fair trade. But in return, he sent me a box full of old VHS tapes, like special stuff as far as I can tell. I actually haven't gone through the box entirely, so I thought I would share it with you as I'm going through here. But what I did see as soon as I got the flaps open, look at this. This is an old Coliseum Home Video Collector's Edition Best of WrestleMania tape. Look on the back here. We got Macho Man Randy Savage hoisted up Miss Elizabeth. We got Andre the Giant. I mean, this is just fantastic. Plus, I love this case. It's got like this little tab here that goes inside. I mean, these were sturdy, sturdy deals. So I love that, all right? Oh, now this is cool. Look at this. So this is a G.I. Joe VHS, right? From FHE Home Video, Family Home Entertainment, right? Now, these are great, and this is awesome to see, but check this out. So this is, what is this? Jungle Trap, right? But right here, I actually have the original big box version as well. So now I have both versions of that. That is crazy. I was not expecting that. So thanks, Chad. They're nearly identical. This one's just so giant. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, now look at this. Still in the plastic, a copy of Eddie Murphy and Coming to America. This is actually what I don't have in my collection yet, despite all the other Eddie Murphy movies. And of course, it's coming to Netflix with a sequel soon, so that's cool. Thank you. Oh, now I love my kids' tapes, okay? I love getting 80s cartoon tapes. And here we have Care Bears in the Nutcracker Suite. This is pretty neat. And these Care Bears movies actually sometimes got kind of freaky with the villains that they chose to include in the stories. So let's check this out. Whoa, I don't believe it. Hey, it's another G.I. Joe video. Now this one I don't have in big box form. So this one's Cobra's Creatures. And the best part about these tapes was always the ones that had an actual comic strip on the back. Because, Marvel Comics released the G.I. Joe comic in order to promote the toys that were upcoming, and the cartoon was a tie-in to all of that stuff. So that's pretty great. Wow. What else is in here? Oh, now I love finding these old action movies. Flashpoint with Chris Christopherson and Treat Williams. This is great. Now, I love on the back here how Treat Williams basically looks like Maverick from Top Gun. That's definitely seemed to be what they were going for here. So that's interesting. All right. Oh, man, I love these hard cases. They're cool. The Jigsaw Man. I actually am pretty sure I just saw a trailer for this. I have a friend, Johnny Caps, that I transfer old VHS tapes for him, but he likes to get the trailer tapes that were sent to the video rental stores, right, to promote the next thing. And I'm pretty sure the Jigsaw Man was on there. It's got Michael Caine, Susan George. So interesting, a little bit of a thriller there. Free Jack, Sean Robert. Are you seeing this? Yep. My friends at the Cult Film Club, they covered this recently, talking all about Free Jack, Emilio Estevez, Mick Jagger. This is a trippy movie I always wanted to rent as a kid just based on this box art, but I never did. So now I get to take another look at it. All right. Oh, now speaking of these big boxes, right? Look at this. So this is the Twilight Zone, okay? And I love these. These are like these special collector's series of tapes. Oh, this one came from Hollywood Video. All right. Now, let's see about this. So I have that. Look, I have another one already in my collection. Hey, I'm putting it all together. And all without installments of $29.99 a piece or whatever they were charging back in the day. Cool, cool. What? No way. Look at this. Transformers in the Return of Optimus Prime. So I have Transformers the movie on VHS, actually 2 different copies. One's a hard clamshell, one's a slipcase like this. But now you remember the controversy that caused, right? Prime was dead. He didn't appear in the next season of the cartoon, and kids were all upset. Parents wrote in, "My child is crying. Where's Optimus Prime?" Well, here's how they brought him back as like the weird zombie Prime, I think. So I'm looking forward to getting a refresher on how that all happened. And the good part is it's part 1 and part 2. You know, I got to buy 2 tapes for that. So way to go, way to go. Oh, man. Now this is cool. Halloween. Yep, the original. Now, this is a Video Treasures release, it says right there. This is released so many different ways. Where's my, oh, I don't think I have my copy here as I'm knocking over my tapes. Get back up there. We don't have time for slacking. No, but actually, I have a hard case version of this, which I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about. See, like this is my Transformers, the movie hard case. And they're like almost slipcase size, but they were solid. And I have one for Halloween too, so that's pretty neat. All right. See what else we have here. Oh, okay. Star Trek the Animated Series. Everybody remember that show? I remember always seeing these, or the commercials at least, on Nickelodeon in the mid-'80s because they were running the series then. So this is cool. The Survivor and the Lorelei Signal. Ooh. Actually a pretty good series as I recall. All right, well, you got to get into those action thrillers. And for some reason, here we have Tracy Lords and Denise Crosby teaming up. That is quite a team indeed. I am very curious to see what kind of adventures they get up to. Because honestly, Tracy Lords here, she looks like Cynthia Rothrock. She's trying to get in on that action there. What else we got? Oh, this is... I'm G.I. Joe. I'm so blessed here. This is fantastic. Now, this is the Arise Serpentor Arise episode. So this is great. But this is kind of that later box art style when they're re-releasing stuff. So that's pretty neat. Wow. You can have a G.I. Joe party here. Oh, Shallow Grave. What does it say here? 4 college girls ready for spring break stop in Medley, Georgia. A grave mistake. Wow, Medley, Georgia, not a good endorsement for that town. Does it really exist? I don't know. Were the residents upset? We'll find out when we watch that. Oh, now, Bible Man. You guys know who Bible Man is, right? His secret identity. Yes, Willie Ames, a.k.a. Buddy Lembeck from Charles in Charge. Man, Bible Man, this is some crazy adventures here. I've always wanted to see an episode, so I'm very curious. Hey, the costumes were cool. Let's check it out. All right. Encyclopedia Brown, the boy detective in the burgled baseball cards. Man, this is going to be an adventure. I want to see how they solve that mystery here. Too bad it's not like Marvel Universe trading cards that I'd be super excited about it. But either way, like these old adaptations, like the Babysitter's Club TV series from the 90s. Do you remember that? I loved it. Why did I love it? I used to read the books. Hey, sue me. It's a good story. All right. Okay. What do we have here? Who Gets the House? Who Gets the House has a whole lot of information here. And this looks like this is dealing like with a family going through a divorce. This is feature films for family. Liking someone really boils down to simply making a choice. I have no idea what this is about, but I bet it's going to be more than I can handle, you know, emotionally, this family. Okay. Oh, talking about getting emotional, starting some fires, Firestarter with Drew Barrymore. This is another one I've been meaning to add to my collection. This is still sealed though. Look at this, in the plastic, ready to roll, was $9.99. So yeah, Firestarter is one of those ones where I've always seen this image, right? Evil, demonic looking Drew Barrymore child, and yet, what is it all about? Okay. Oh man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out of their shells tour. Here's the deal with this. I'm a super fan, and look, that's just a case with the actual slipcase inside. I love this concert. I love the album unapologetically, unironically. I've loved it since I got it at Pizza Hut. I actually have a full collection. Maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. But I have about 5 copies of this now that I have this coming out of their shell store. Everybody I know, I have my original copy, and then people find it. They're like, hey, I found your Ninja Turtles concert. And then they send it to me. Plus, I have that double feature that has like the behind the scenes on the same tape as the concert itself. I have them separate. Man, but I'm glad to have another copy because I can't get enough pizza power and everything else. Oh, now look at this. Droids. That's another cartoon for my youth, man. Watching Star Wars cartoons because I didn't see Star Wars in theaters, so I had Droids and Ewoks, and then the Ewoks movies, The Battle for Endor. Oh, love it so much with Wilford Brimley. So this is cool. This is the episode The Pirates and the Prince. So that'll be a fun Saturday morning watch. Get a little nostalgic. Oh, Elvira. Brought to you by Coors, and this one's the giant Gila monster. So Elvira always knew how to make those terrible, terrible sci-fi and horror movies just a little bit more fun. So this is great. All right, check it out. Oh, Tales from the Dark Side. This is cool because I've been meaning to kind of complete my collection of horror anthologies from the 90s, you know. So I have, you know, some of the Tales from the Crypt tapes. I have Tales from the Hood, and then now Tales from the Dark Side. So I'm pretty excited. Thanks, Chad. That's great. Got to stock up for next Halloween, right? All right, Juice. All right, this is a movie that, again, I always saw this. I remember the poster. I remember seeing the tape, but it just looked dangerous, right? It looks like there's some high crimes going on here or something. I don't know. But everybody looks so dour, and they're up to something. So this is one of those movies that I'm going to look forward to finally checking out now that I'm old enough not to be freaked out. Speaking of freaked out, Blood Moon? Oh, this looks dangerous right here. It's like Xena Warrior Princess made her own little spinny thing out of barbed wire. Yeah, this is a dangerous situation here. So I have no idea who's in this. Nobody of note because on the back it doesn't even list the cast. And all I'm seeing on the front is Leon Lissick and Christina Moore. Don't know those names, but maybe after watching Blood Moon, I'll have an appreciation for all that they bring to the world of cinema. Oh, Street Fighter! Yeah, man. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Raul Julia. This is one of those movies that, how silly it was, I still enjoyed it in theaters. I have a copy on Blu-ray, even though I'm mostly a VHS collector. But I love this sticker down here. It says, gently used VHSs, $2. Enjoy the movie. But that's great, man. I've been wanting to have a VHS copy. And, oh, look at this. Now this special effects. Says on the back it's a shocking, sensual thriller. But honestly, I mean, this just looks like they were, you know, FX, the series 1 and 2, you know, it just felt like at a time where people were really all about those special effects. So this is a Larry Cohen movie. I've cued the Winged Serpent back here, so got to get a copy of It's Alive one of these days. But a Larry Cohen film, always unique, always a fun watch. Speaking of unique, look at this. A Warner Home Video clamshell. Not only that, I have a tub full of them here. I got plenty of them right here. Just pull them out. Oh, you want to see Space Raiders? I got it. You know, I collect these. I love them so much. But this film, Rock and Roll High School, featuring the Ramones. Yes. I mean, I love the whole soundtrack of this. I love the concert portions, but the comedy is so ridiculous and fun. It's a Roger Corman production, right? And, you know, the best part of this, I guess, is that it's just a moment in time. And it is so goofy for what it is. Plus, you get PJ Souls, right, from Halloween. We were just talking about Halloween. Well, she is the main character in this, is Riff Randall. And you get Clint Howard has a great role in this. So, man, but to have this version, now I've had the DVD for years, but this is fantastic. So, Chad, big thumbs up for that. And last one here. Ooh, maybe not doing thumbs up, but doing a little bit of this with Mr. T! Be Somebody. Now, this is what I did know was coming. When I was making the trade, Chad showed this to me. I've heard about this for years. I have heard clips of it, right? Songs about being good to your mama or whatever, you know? But this, to actually have the VHS copy in a hard case clamshell, Oh, former rental, it used to be $1.99 a week. Who would return this? Just pay the full price when it was $70 or $80 back in the day. But this is going to be so special. So looking forward to this. This is going to be a crowning jewel of my collection. So thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you had fun. Man, Chad, thank you for this. Totally worth the trade. And you know, sometimes in the mail these days you gotta wait a little while. Worth the wait. So if you guys saw anything there that was, struck any special memories for you, why don't you comment below? Tell me what you thought. This is just a slapdash video, but I hope you enjoyed it. And hey, be kind, rewind, and enjoy yourself watching those old tapes.